Morning, guys. Christmas. I want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas, family, loved ones. You guys should spend some time away from the charts today because I doubt we're going to really do much on Christmas Day. If there's volatility, it's probably going to kick in sometime tomorrow into Monday. Again, don't forget, New York always wants a piece of the pie. So, okay. I wouldn't go crazy trading over the weekend, right? Anyway, so I want to answer a few questions because I'm getting a few DMs about John's upcoming move. There's a dump brewing. And I want to make it very clear to everybody that we're not sure if it comes from here, if it comes from relatively higher. The idea is that John and I want it to come from at least $55,000 or $53,000 because if it comes from here, unfortunately, it's going to break structure, right? So there's two scenarios here that I'm going to paint out, and I want to put them on the chart so you guys get a better idea of what I'm talking about. All right, this is going to be a 3-day order block, right? 3-day. 5-day OP, same thing. I'm just going to put it over here so you guys can see it. Right there. What do you lower time frame? Okay, you see that? So anything in this box is safe to short. The reason why I'm saying it's safe to short is because it's never been tapped before. It's brand new. It's never been wicked into. Here you go. Hold on. Let me show you a better picture. Right there. It's never been wicked into. And if you look at the actual blue line, it's a legit SR flip from various months. So a lot of price has been trading around that 55K range. We're not breaking that on the first attempt. Okay, so it's a clear safe. I don't know why music a little too loud. I'm sorry about that. It's a clear safe. I'm personally not shorting, but I am going to exit the market with my altcoins. DL, just to answer your question, any new altcoin that I open up in this range, I'm closing once we get here. Definitely closing once we get there. I have $53,000 to $58,000. This whole box, I said blocks. This whole box, I will exit my altcoins. The altcoins that I have open from relatively lower down here, I've already taken, let's just say about, I don't know, I'm going to throw numbers at you, at least 60% profit on the way up. And the reason why I took profit on the way up wasn't because I knew where we were going to top out. I didn't know where we were going to top out. I took profit because I had to go buy something. So I coincidentally exited the market on the way up at the right time. I had no intentions of exiting the market if I didn't have to buy or invest into something else, right? So I'm being honest. I did not time the top. I didn't know the top was here. Just coincidentally, as I was pulling money out to go buy something, we topped out. So I guess you can call me lucky a little bit, right? Otherwise, I'm still holding significant amount of altcoins from down here. Some of them even, like, look at Rune, right? My Rune entries from down here, look at them. Hold on. So I got a lot of Rune down here. A lot. I bought a lot. This whole box. Look, we're almost back to my entry, right? So I'm not even 100% out of Rune. I still hold it. I still have a lot. Just the idea that we went all the way up to 400% and came right back down to my entry. What does that show you? Right? That shows you this market is weak as fuck. You don't really do that in a bull market, right? I'm not saying we're in a bear market. I'm just saying like that the market is still weak. Still trying to like range, accumulate before the actual breakout. So if you take in consideration what Rune did, right, from top to bottom, it's basically just creating a massive range for accumulation before a breakout, a real breakout, another breakout. But then you have to ask yourself, the reason why I want to talk about this is because ask yourself this question. Open a blog real quick. So Rune since October, now we're in December, so 1 year. In 1 year, Rune did over 5,000%, 6,000.3% gain. The most logical trader and investor will say that this asset is going to come at least back down here at that $4 to $3 range. The reason I'm saying this is because we had a massive, sorry, I got to sneeze. Sorry about that, guys. I was sneezing. We had a massive impulse to the top side with no proper retracement. So if we just created a range for another leg up, assuming that the bull market continues, assuming that everything's going to stay intact, and this is your reaccumulation range, this could last another maybe like 2-3 months. And, you know, you're going to have to probably come down to range low, which is going to be down here. Then you have to go back up to retest mid-range, then make a higher low. Like, we're in for a continuation of a range. We're like nowhere near all-time highs, you know? So, wow, I'm dying. Hold on, guys. So sorry. I'm dying with sinuses. So this whole idea is what I'm scared of with the crypto market. We went up so fast in 1 year that we didn't have a proper retracement. And if anyone's trading fib levels, you should never go under the 0.79 if you want to remain bullish. You should never do that. So I'm assuming that is going to be your bottom right here. So a little bit up, then come back down, do your 3 top pattern over here, accumulate, create a little wedgie there. Yeah. Do something like this, and then break out to, I don't even know where we're going to go at that point. I think it was the measured move. Yeah, 25 or 30 bucks. I don't know. I'm just giving you an idea of how the market looks to me right now. So with BTC, same concept, right? We went straight up from $3,000 all the way up to 65 without a proper retracement. Do not call this a proper retracement. That was a flush. That was a nuke that took place for liquidity purposes to flush out over leveraged individuals. I personally don't think we're ever going to see sub $28,000 until or unless we get into a bear market, right? And that's not even an option for me right now until I see further on top side, like in the 80s or 90s. So my personal range from top to bottom is this. And then this is your accumulation that should not get revisited unless you want to scam people out again. And this is the retest of the accumulation that took place on September 22nd. So the bullish scenario that we have right now should never go under this. Do you want to get a wick down to screw and to, you know, take out the lows? Go for it. But you start getting candle closes under here, there's a problem. We're going to be more bearish than bullish. So the way I see it is, we're not getting above the red line. I'll make this red. We're not getting above the red line with a candle close, and we should not get below the black line with a candle close. It's just the way I see it. So one little range, one more range left before the breakout. So this is the macro view. Obviously, I still have this painted for everybody. I'm telling you, I drew this weeks ago before we even topped out. I drew this when we were all the way over here in September. So everything still looks fine to me. Maybe one more poke up to the top side and then back into the green box. I don't want to see us get any candle closes under this red line down here. So let's go into the micros. Here's a better picture. 3-day order block, reject, put in a higher low, measure, move to the 1-to-1 extension, brings you down to $36,000, a 78639.9. This will take place if we get rejected with a macro dump that John has brewing within upcoming days. The only thing that I'm assuming could save us. Where's a clean chart, guys? Here. Total clean chart. You know what? I don't want to mess with this. Leave this. Oh, wow. We're about to go to the black lines. Interesting. Here you go. So the only thing that I assume that could save us is a move like this. So we sweep the 1 hour lows, go back up, consolidate. One more dump down maybe to sweep these lows. And then continuation up. Now, you see how we're leaving all these gaps? They're going to fill. Whether they fill now, whether they fill in the future, they're going to fill. Target has been and always will be this VWAP over here at $53,000. I'm not changing my bias. You're not going to see me flip-flop. I've been telling you 53,000 from all the way down here, which was all the way at the beginning of December. When we get to $53,000, I will reanalyze and remap things. But until we get to 53, I am not assuming that we have any fear of breaking this flip. I'm gonna make this blue. So this is my lower time frame perspective. I'll make it maybe 2 hour. So a deviation at 47 is a really bad dump that could take place from here. But ideally, if you're bullish, you do not want to see sub $49,000 because this is officially your range, man. This is your flip. Right here. This is your flip. This 49,000 is your flip, man. Like, come on, it's so obvious. Resistance, resistance, resistance. You break above. Come back down here. Chill a little bit. Wick. And then carry on to 53. This is doable. If it's a weekend and you have low volume and you're about to screw a lot of people out, then you might actually go down here. But I can't see everything happening where we're going to go make a lower low. Now, John's dump that's brewing is heavy enough to bring you down to $45,000. And if you break $45,000, right, if you come down here, you are probably 90% sure going to go all the way down here. You can't keep hitting range low multiple times without cracking it, right? So look at this right now. Okay, this is your official body candle range. And we've taken the lows multiple times. Once, twice. This one didn't even do anything. This is just basically a higher low, right? This was a higher low. So the middle one was the sweep. This one didn't sweep. So same thing like this. No, it was the main one right here. Sorry about that. This was your sweep. The middle one was the sweep. And this one was the higher low. But it came really close to it. Didn't really do much. And then we just took off. Yeah, same thing with over here. The middle one from these three is the sweep. This was the higher low. It just took off. So ideally, I don't think the top is in yet from this specific range. Assuming that this is an actual legit breakout and it doesn't fake us out, because this could be a fake out and come all the way back down, but we're assuming it's not a fake out and it's a legit breakout. The measured move is to $56,000, which is a very valid move because this is the breakdown. This is your consolidation that led to the complete nuke. So this has to get revisited. There's a lot of stops here. Again, everyone that's telling me that there's liquidity in the downside, I'm with you. I get it. Okay, but hold on a second. Why are you guys negating the fact that all these fucking highs over here had a free ride down? Nobody got swept. It's been a constant lower high scenario for the past maybe, 2 months, right? None of these highs got taken. None of them. Look at this. And you're telling me right now that there's more liquidity to the downside when we literally fucked everybody for how many weeks as opposed to the top side. This whole range over here, right here, basically all you had to do was short and walk away. You didn't even have to have a fucking stop loss because it never ever went up to grab a stop loss. When it does stuff like that, it's a controlled move. You know, so the impulse to go back up is going to be even more violent. It wasn't a healthy drop. It wasn't a, hey, let's do this. Let's do this. Right? Let's do this. You need to see these specific, basically when you have your high, you're going to take that high. You go back down, you make a lower low, go back up, take that high, right? It's just the way the structure should work. This is not healthy, man. This is not healthy. I'm telling you, this whole box is going to get retested. I'll bet you fucking 20 Bitcoin, this whole box is going to get retested. You don't do shit like that in a normal market, right? So anyway, micro-wise, I really do not want to see us get back into Monday range. Monday range right now is 47.5 and weekly is 46. Monday high is 47.5 and weekly open is 46.6. I do not want to see us get down to weekly open. I want to see us stay above its consolidation. Absolutely. That's like mandatory for me. I do not want to break this box. And then I want to see something like this. If it comes from here, where we just do something like, hey, low, come down here, 49,000, and then carry on back up. And then at this point, get a decent sized nuke to come back and retest this whole box. Okay? Because let's zoom out a little bit. Let's zoom out a little bit. Let's take everything low. Okay. So this box between $51,000 and 45 has been continuous up and down grind here, up and down grind since February of 2021, right? So every time we try to get in there, we really don't hold enough weight. You break up, come back down, now we're in here. See how we can get above it again with ease? Same thing with over here. We faked out, dumped. Once we reclaimed it, we took off. So the 44K range, in my eyes, will come. It will come. This 44, this retest over here, will come. I just hope, well, John and I really hope that it comes from a lot higher, not from here. But anyway, John's move is violent enough to knock us down. Just letting you guys know. So be very careful. We don't know if it's going to come from 52 or come from 56,000. Just be careful. That's all I'm saying. And yes, I am getting out of every single altcoin that I opened up in here completely. Completely. Except GOG. GOG and IMX I'm holding. These two. IMX is a very long-term hold for me. I'm anticipating Q1 of 2022. It should be climbing back up. I think the bottom is $3. Hold on. Let me see what the bottom was that I had. Yeah, it was this right there. I'm going to go really heavy if we get this nuke down to $3. Any buys in here, in my eyes, are safe. The gray box, amazing buy opportunity. Target's going to be $20 for 2022. $20. And then for GOG, whatever you want to call this, GOG basically. I don't know who has more history. I think maybe OPEX. They're all the same shit. So I got in at like 130, I think, or 125. I don't even remember where I got one, but I'm in somewhere over here. I'm in this red box, somewhere in here. I think 130s, 131, 135. I don't fucking know. Doesn't even matter. Anyway, target for this, again, in 2022, bare minimum, $7. $5 to $7, ideally $7. 5 is conservative, but if we get another run up, $7. So I'm not getting rid of this. If it goes, excuse me, guys, I was trying to burp. If it goes back down, I'm going to buy more. I'm getting rid of every other old coin that I have. I already sold my CRV. I sold my soul. That sounds pretty crazy. I sold my soul for riches. No, kidding. But I sold my soul, and the reason why I did is because I don't really care for it. I'm not going to lie to you. I made some decent money. It's awesome, cool. Let's see if we get another dump back down. You can even put it over here. Look at this. Hold on. Look how bad this looks. Right? So I don't care for it. I sold my FTT. I kept my step, which I'm not going to sell. What else? I don't know. I sold my ETH. It opened up at the bottom over here. Litecoin I'm still holding. I don't know why I'm attached to this shitcoin. Ronin I'm holding. I'm not getting rid of it. That's pretty much it, man. I don't know. I have a lot of like shitcoins, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you. But I want to answer a few questions that were asked in VMs. I am going to buy this dip hard when it comes. It's a big enough move to go back up that we can make a lot of money, guys. So don't be blindfolded or convinced of bear markets, right? The upcoming dump should be significant enough to give us a nice buy opportunity. Do you have any sell signals? Cool. See, these double sell signals never end well, man, for bulls. I'm telling you, these double sell signals never end well for bulls. Do not ignore them, guys. Do not ignore them. This is going to definitely crap out. Even if it does a little poke up, it's gonna probably do something like this. Be careful with this fucking double signal, man. Usually we get a double 4-hour signal and then you have a 21 hour solid. There you go. Oh, fuck that, man. Fuck that. There you go. Be careful, guys. Be careful, man. That's all. Be careful. Upcoming dump, whatever it is, I'm buying it. Guys, cheers. Merry Christmas to everybody. And I want to say one thing. I appreciate everybody that comes in here, spends time, helps the community, especially those who actually care for the others. I know a lot of people are helping each other through DMs, which is beautiful. I love to see it. Anybody ever contacts you guys with some personal assistance, reach out, give a helping hand because you don't know what that person's going to. And if a few kind words could help somebody make a difference in his life, do it. That's all I want to say. We've been here for about 1 year. John has made a community. I think John created the community in September of 2020 and whatnot. We don't anticipate leaving. We don't have any intentions of leaving at all. We just want to keep growing. It has nothing to do with money. I mean, as you can see, we don't even do marketing. We don't even care for it. Well, not me, John. So it all comes down to what we could develop for the community to better all of our trading skills. So again, thanks for the support. I love everybody. Merry Christmas and have a blessed, and those who don't celebrate Christmas, have blessed holidays, guys.